This is Daniel from angryweb.net, and today we're going to be doing the Kindle 2 versus the iPad as an e-reader. Now, the first thing you got to remember is that the iPad is a great device for browsing the internet, running some applications. You can almost use it like a netbook. This one here happens to be the Wi-Fi one, not the 3G one, as the 3G one is not currently out. But what we're going to do is the comparison as an e-reader. Now, the first thing you got to remember is that the Amazon Kindle is an e-ink, which gives it its advantages and disadvantages. The advantages are you can read them in the sun without any glare or anything like that. And the thing with the iPad is that you do get that glare. It's backlit, a little more straining on the eyes. Also, the battery life on the iPad is great, but the Kindle, if you read it a little bit every night, you can probably go close to 2 or 3 weeks without having to recharge it. And the nice thing about it is buying the Kindle will come with a 3G subscription. You don't have to pay month to month for that as you would the iPad. So you're able to download books anywhere where you get that 3G signal. Now, as I mentioned before, the Kindle is an e-ink, so it kind of burns it into the page. When you click next, you get a quick refresh, and this is what your book is going to look like. And it does have a lot less real estate as far as reading goes, as you can tell here. You just have the little bit on the Kindle and a lot bigger screen on the iPad. Now the iPad, once we open a book here, we'll open Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. You'll see you do get that reflection, and you do get a little bit of eye strain after reading for a while. So you can turn the page like that, which is a nice feature. It makes it look nice and it gives it more of a book feel, but at the end of the day, it's still got that backlit screen. And to be honest, even though the iPad is only about 1.5 pounds, it gets pretty heavy after a while. You try holding it with one hand for about 10 minutes and you're going to notice it gets pretty heavy. The Kindle is a little bit lighter. It's a lot better to hold with one hand. It doesn't have an on-screen keyboard like the iPad does. Instead, it's got this little keypad right here, which doesn't get too bad. You rarely have to use it, and the built-in dictionary is on both of them, and you're able to search on both of them. Now, the Kindle store used to be a little bit cheaper than the Apple store, but I guess because of some legal reasons, Amazon has raised their price on a lot of the ebooks, which means that it's about comparable with the Apple store. So I have my 3G off on the Kindle now, but you can just go to the store and search everything. Whereas the iPad, you could go to your library here. When you go to the store, it will flip around, and it's got kind of like an iTunes-y interface. As you can see, these are the top books selling right now, and you could just go ahead and add that to your account. Whereas the Kindle will just add from your Amazon account. So the iPad is great. It's more interactive. Like I said, it is like a netbook at the end of the day. You've got your internet, you've got your, your Safari and all your other apps. And I even have the Kindle app on there because that's another thing that the Kindle will give you. It will give you the ability to read a book, and then when you pick it up on a different device, you can actually start reading where you left off. The iBooks on the iPad, as far as it goes now, can't pick it up on the iPhone, and you can't pick it up on the computer. Kindle does have an app on the iPad, the iPhone, and the computer, and it will sync where you left off on your book. So when it comes down to it, again, the Amazon Kindle, free, 3G, month to month, a lot easier on the eyes, not backlit, so you can't read in the dark. It does read more like a regular book, and the iPad is backlit. Great for what they promote it for. But when it comes down to it, I would go with the Amazon Kindle as a book reader. If you want to do more with your handheld device, you could go with the iPad. If you already have a laptop, I wouldn't get the iPad strictly for ebook reader. So I was considering selling my Kindle when I got my iBook, and the more I read on the iPad, the less I decided to sell the Kindle. So that about does it. If you have any other questions or you want to see any videos on this, you can shoot me an email at daniel@angryweb.net, and I'll try to give you some more. I've only seen one other review comparing these head to head, so I wanted to give something a little bit more for e-reader fans, and just something that will maybe help you in your decision making process when buying an ebook reader. So we have, again, the Amazon Kindle and the Apple iPad. Great device, just not quite a perfect device for reading. So you can check us out at angryweb.net, and that again is angryweb.net, and thanks for watching.